The smell of expensive perfume could not mask the scent of burning paper. Maggie, wearing a dress worth $5,000, stood in front of the marble fireplace. In her manicured hands, she held a thick stack of paper, the only physical copy of her husband's novel. 10 years, Mark! Maggie screamed, her voice echoing through the mansion. 10 years of writing your little fairy tales while I paid the bills. Tonight, I am cutting the dead weight. Mark stood in the corner, wearing a frayed grey sweater. He watched in silence as Maggie threw his life's work into the roaring flames. The guests cheered. Maggie grabbed the arm of a tall man in a sharp suit. Meet Robert, she announced. A man who trades stocks, not fantasies. She pointed to the door. Get out, Mark. You have 5 minutes. Mark walked out into the pouring rain, dragging a suitcase with a broken wheel. He had nothing, no wife, no home, and now, no book. But Maggie forgot one thing. We live in a digital age. 2 weeks earlier, Mark had emailed a backup copy to a publisher in London. While he sat in a dirty motel room, eating bread and drinking tap water, his phone rang. Mr. Mark, we love the manuscript. We are wiring an advance of $100,000 today. Meanwhile, karma was coming for Maggie. Robert convinced her to invest her life savings, $80,000, into a secret tech startup. She transferred every penny. The next morning, Robert's number was disconnected. Her bank account showed zero. And then, the eviction notice arrived. Robert had used her house as collateral for massive loans. Desperate and homeless, she saw a billboard in the city centre. It was Mark's face. The caption read, "The New York Times bestseller. Sold for $3 million. Maggie waited outside the book signing event, shivering in the cold. When Mark walked out toward a black limousine, she ran to him. Mark! Baby! She cried, grabbing his sleeve. I made a mistake. Robert scammed me. I have nowhere to go. Please take me back. Mark looked at her. He didn't look angry. He looked successful. I know you have nowhere to go, Maggie, he said calmly. I bought the foreclosure yesterday. My assistants are packing your things right now. But I have no money for food, she begged. Mark reached into his pocket and pulled out a single $20 bill. He dropped it on the wet pavement. Here, buy yourself a bottle of cheap champagne. You like toasting to freedom, right? Enjoy yours. Mark got into the car. Maggie was left standing in the rain, holding $20, realizing she had burned the only thing that ever truly loved her.